Hey, gold friends, hope you're doing well. It looks like I picked the worst week to hit the road. I managed to get one video done. My computer completely died. Managed to get some parts sorted in, and the surgery was a success. We are back online. The trade station, the mobile trade station, is operational, and we're able to do our regular videos and regular analysis again. So let's hope that this internet works out enough that I can upload this thing. And let's talk about some gold technical analysis. It's Tuesday. Let's start with our monthly time frame. And if you've been following, you know that we smashed this monthly EQ early this month. I was hesitant to say that we were going to have a good bull break on that, but look what happened in last week. It absolutely took off, and bulls are in complete control right now of the monthly time frame. Our RSI is at 66. We still have a little bit of room to go, and as we look back historically, we can see that the bulls have no problem keeping the RSI well above 70 for extended periods of time. So we need to keep that in mind as we're watching this monthly event unfold, and the break of this long-standing monthly EQ follows through. So starting in 2016 to now, 3 years in the making, a big bull move. And if you followed our videos on gold, we chased this thing all the way back from this initial pullback into a 4-hour bullish pattern. Failed the first time, the second time absolutely took off, and that was a catalyst for a lot of these things. And it's using these smaller term patterns to make decisions on the big moves. I was bear bias. I wanted to see this monthly EQ continue to the downside, but you get a clear break, clear signal. That's why we use our price levels. They tell us what the market's going to do. We can anticipate, but we have to react, and that's what we need to do now. So monthly time frame, bulls are in complete control. We go to the weekly time frame. We can see that we are the strength here is really carrying through. And even though it's Tuesday, right now we're seeing a little bit of profit taking after that big move to the upside. So if we close our candle with a smaller body up here, that would be indicative of more weekly consolidation to come, because we've had several weeks of a bull move with not a lot of slowdown. So our RSI is at 78. We need to see some weekly consolidation. Now, as we just said, in the monthly time frame, it can extend and we can stay above that RSI above 70, but we want to see consolidation, and the consolidation that helps us sustain higher prices for longer terms. So no clear signals of reversal yet, but if we had a smaller close on this weekly candle, again, 2 days into the candle, that would be indicative of upcoming pullback. Right now, we're just going to be cautiously watching this. Bulls still in complete control, expecting weekly oversold or overbought conditions to result in some consolidation. And if we go to our daily time frame, we can see that coming into effect with a little bit more clarity. Here's our move, our initial move off of that 4-hour pattern. Rejection from 1346. Nice little bull flag. Breakthrough, consolidation, and then the rocket ship takes off. Currently forming today's candlestick as a indecision candlestick, a very tight body with upper and lower wicks on big volume. So potential volume climax here. And what I'd love to see is a nice daily pullback, come down to set support or resistance on one of these levels. These are from the monthly EQ, so I'm not going to be relying on them much for support. I want to see the bulls carve out a new area of support up here. If it happens to line up with one of these key levels, great, but that's not what I'm looking for, nor am I expecting that to happen. If anything, I would look for support at this high of 1358. Something around 1360 would seem ideal. So indecision candlestick currently forming on the daily, several hours left to go before that closes, but that would be an indecision candlestick, top of an uptrend with a volume climax. We've seen this many, many times, often results in a nice pullback for that daily consolidation because RSI is way too high at 87. You could cook your dinner on that RSI. That's way too hot. So I would not be chasing to the upside. I would be looking for daily consolidation, but I would be playing bullish on intraday flips and good setups because of the strength that we've seen. I'm just not going to expect this monster rally to continue. The technicals don't allow for that. So we got to be playing what we can see and react to that. 4-hour time frame. Here we are. 4-hour uptrend is it lost? Let's zoom in and take a look at here. What's going on? So here's our 4-hour move. We set our low. Actually, I'm going to go and add in a nice little horizontal line for us to make sure our magnets are on so we get the nice level. There's our low. We get a little bit of a battle. Bulls push all the way up to the top. And now we can see that we can come down all the way to this attempt, 1400 psychological, as that 4-hour higher low. So anything above this is going to be good for the bulls. We can come all the way down to just above 1400. If we lose 1400, then that's going to be stage 1 trend loss for us, where we lose that higher low pattern. And that often results in a broader trend loss, which would result in that daily consolidation that we were talking about looking at the daily time frame. So for bulls to continue their move, again, we need to maintain a higher low above 1400. Right now, looks like a potential bull flag. I don't like the big lower wicks here. That shows me that a lot of people are dumping, but the dips are getting bought. And right now that's resulting in that daily indecision candlestick where we get these long upper and lower wicks, okay? So we need to be checking out what's happening on the hourly time frame. That's going to give us a little bit more of a heads up as to what's happening with gold. Now, you notice when I do these analysis in the beginning of the week, I tend to drill down from the biggest time frame because trends have trends and trends have trends inside those trends. It's all fractal. So we need to be conscious of our monthly trend and our weekly trend and our hourly trend when we're trading on the 5-minute time frame. So to refresh my memory, I'm always doing this at the beginning of the week. And let's take a look at hourly. So here's our hourly time frame. Nice consolidation, higher lows, higher highs. What happened here? We lost that higher low. We failed to get a higher high, and we are now in an hourly downtrend. So we know that we're expecting consolidation on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, we need to see some sort of cool down, and often these are the first signals that that cool down is starting to occur. This is where we're getting our top, our potential top rather, and looking for that pullback. So nice hourly trend change here. And we need to see if the bulls are going to manage to hold anything together. They can still recover, and I would be interested to see what they can do if they can get back over this high of 1439. That's going to add a lot of credence to them. But we just got this big lower wick on big volume, and I'm keen to see if the bulls have any strength to continue this sort of move. So what am I looking for a bullish move? Actually, I'm going to reassess. 1439 to take that level would be nice, but really I'm going to be looking for a new high over 1436. That's going to be my early signal that the bulls have what it takes to try and retake this uptrend and reconvert this hourly downtrend back into an uptrend in the bulls' favor. Now, if we're going to be looking for continuation of the downside, we are in that hourly pattern to the downside. 1400 support, again, is going to be a key level for me. I need to see these hourly bulls come down, set that new higher low on the 4-hour above 1400, and if the hourly bulls can get a trend change, I would look at that as a possible short-term entry and see what happens if we get back up into the area of 1436. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. I'm expecting some consolidation. I would like to see some consolidation on the daily time frame. 4-hour bulls still have an opportunity to hold things together if they can keep a close above 1400. And if they manage to do that, I will be looking for a short-term entry on the hourly time frame, looking for support above 1400, keeping that 4-hour uptrend intact and trying to turn that hourly time frame around. Lose 1400. And our next low is going to be 1328, which would take our daily time frame. I believe I misspoke there. 1382, not 1328. So 1382 is going to be the level, which would be a pretty extreme pullback on the daily time frame, but not unexpected when our RSI is at 87. That would allow us to set up a beautiful daily equilibrium, which would be almost perfect for what we need to see here for more sustained long-term upside movement in gold. That's it for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will do my very best to answer all of them. And if you guys want to learn how to do this more effectively, we have an amazing chat room with incredible people. All we do is trade gold in our commodities room. Well, that's not true. Gold, oil, natural gas, but we are dedicated to these commodities trades. We love to trade gold. And if you want to capitalize on the experience of hundreds of other people who have been training to read technical analysis like this, or if you want to learn to read technical analysis like this and learn charts like this, we've got a home for you. Give me an email, give me a shout in the comments, or just come sign up. We would love to have you as part of our trading family. It's a lot of fun. And I absolutely love charts, and I want you to love charts, so please come check it out. That's it. I'm rambling now. I'm going to go set some trades up, and I'm going to hit the pool because I'm still on vacation. And I hope you guys have a great day.